Yo, what's up YouTube? Today I'm back with another video, man, and today's video is on the offensive threat build, man. This build is tough. In 2K20 we got introduced to a build called an offensive threat, aka the BP build. Shout out BP. And that build brought a different playstyle from the playmaking shot creator. Everybody was going for threes, but then everybody started playing 3-up. Then the BP build came out. Then people started dunking, going for threes, dribbling. That build was very effective, so we made it on 2K26. But before we get into the offensive threat build, can we get 100 likes on this video? 100 likes would be amazing. Also hit that subscribe button. We're really close to 5.8K. If we could hit 5.8K, that would be absolutely amazing. Also, we are super close to 6,000 subscribers. We're trying to hit 6,000 subscribers before the month is over. And I have faith that we can do that, man. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We're really close to our sub goals. And of course, if you guys have any questions or need any help, leave a comment down below and I will respond. Now, let's get into the offensive threat build, man. Alright, so once you're in the My Player Builder, what you guys want to do, you guys want to click create your own build. Hand this, you guys can go with left or right, pick the best hand you shoot with. Jersey number, pick your favorite number. I'm gonna go with 23. Once you guys are done with that, you guys want to continue. Alright, so the position you guys want to make this build, you guys want to make this build a PG. This build is best at point guard. You guys can go shooting guard if you guys want to, but I would definitely recommend to go with point guard. Height, we want to go with 6'2". I made this build as a 6'2". You guys can try to make this build as 6'4" if you guys want to, or if you guys want to go 6'1", you guys can. Or even 6'3". You guys can do that if you guys would like. But me, I went with 6'2" on this build. Weight, we want to go with 168. So that if you guys eventually in the future want to get an 85 perimeter on this build through cap breakers, I'm pretty sure you guys can do that. But we will have some type of perimeter defense on this build. You guys can go lowest weight if you guys would want to. But why not just put it 168 just for that potential. Wingspan, we want to put it down by 1. So we can get that 96 3-pointer on this build. Once you guys are done with this, you guys can continue. Alright, so upgrading this build. Make sure you guys upgrade this build exactly how I show, because just one stat can get you a completely different build, and I wouldn't want that to happen to you guys. So make sure you guys watch the whole video and upgrade as I show. Alright, so first we're going to start off with driving dunk. We want to go to 89 driving dunk on this build. The BP build, I'm pretty sure it had contacts on 2K20. So we want to do the same thing on 2K26. We want to have that 89 driving dunk. And since we are under 6'5", we get the small contacts on this build. So with 89 driving dunk, we get the pro contacts off 2, and we get the small contacts off 2. As you guys can see right here, all we need is 86 driving dunk and a 75 vertical, and we get it. But we also want to go 89 so we can get the 1-foot contacts. Right here, pro contact dunks off 1. We need an 89 driving dunk and a 78 vertical. And of course, you guys know we're gonna get that 78 vertical. We can upgrade that right now if you guys would like. Get it out the way if you guys would feel like. But we definitely want to go with 89 driving dunk. It's very clutch. It's very helpful. You know what I'm saying? Why not? You know what I'm saying? It makes the game more fun. And you never know when you get in that situation where you have to go for a contact dunk. And as you guys can see, we do get posterizer on silver on this build, which is very good. That allows us to get some contact dunks. If you guys want to put your max +1s on posterizer, you guys definitely can. And we get aerial wizard on Hall of Fame, but lobs are not really the greatest this year. But we really want this 89 driving dunk for the contact dunks and the dunk packages. Next is driving layup. We want to make our driving layup 88. This is really preference, but I wanted to do this because I was watching a Fanta stream and he was talking about the floaters, and he went with an 88 driving layup, and he said he was going to put his max +1 on float game to make it Hall of Fame. You guys don't have to do that if you guys don't want to. I feel like gold is good enough. But with an 88 driving layup, we get float game on gold, and that can be very lethal. I did play against someone in the theater with floaters, and he was going crazy with it. And I'm like, yo, you're starting a wave. Soon enough, people are going to hop on that wave of floaters, because it's looking like 2K24 again with the floaters. So I decided to make this build with an 88 driving layup to make it more an offensive threat. The 2K20 BP, I don't remember the layup it had, but we're on 2K26, you know what I'm saying? The game has changed, it has evolved. So we want to be even more lethal on offense and make it more of a threat on offense and this driving layup can do that. Not just with the floaters, but also with just the layups, man. Layups are very good on this game, especially when people don't contest it good. You guys can go crazy with the layups. We also get layup mix master on silver, and we get a bunch of good driving layup animations and packages. So we definitely want to go with an 88 driving layup on this build. If you guys don't want this, you guys can put it down and upgrade other things. And that's all we want to do for finishing. We can finish on this offensive threat build. We are looking good for finishing. Next is three-pointer. You guys want to go with a 95 3 on this build. I went with 96 initially, but then I'm like, wait, you guys will put your build specialization most likely on shooting, and that made more sense than going with a 96 off rip. You guys want to go with a 95 off rip and unlock that one cap breaker for build specialization on shooting, which you guys get 2, but unlock that one, and you guys can get a 96 three-pointer on this build, and you guys can get limitless range on Hall of Fame. This saves you so much attributes. Like, it's actually crazy how much 1 point on three-pointer can save you. So to make this build more better, to make this build great, you guys want to go with 95 off rip, then use that build specialization on shooting and get that +1. As you guys can see, we got Hall of Fame set shot, Hall of Fame Deadeye, Gold Limitless, which will turn Hall of Fame, and Shifty Shooter Gold, which will turn Hall of Fame once we put that cap breaker. Oh shoot, and how can I forget Mini Marksman? So actually, you guys can go 95 three-pointer, then that second cap breaker you get for build specialization, boom, 97 3 on this build, Mini Marksman, all the way on the right. I didn't even see that. So we could go Hall of Fame Mini Marksman too. And we get an 85 mid-range on this build, which is super good. That's chicken right there, man. That is absolutely chicken. 85 mid-range, man, that is a great mid-range. Again, we're even more of an offensive threat. And if you guys remember the BP build, they were able to compete with playmaking shot creators. Even though they had gold shooting badges, they were able to compete with playmaking shot creators. And of course, you know, with this guard build, we're able to compete with a lot of guards. We're able to basically compete with every guard, to be honest. Especially on the threes, man, this build's able to compete. There's so many ways to get a bucket with this build. That layup, that driving, that three-pointer, that midi. You have a crazy bag, man. Your bag is deep. So that's all we want to do for shooting. Next is playmaking, pass accuracy. We want to go with a 71 pass accuracy on this build so we can get silver dimer. I've seen some people go 76, but you know what I mean? I feel like 71 is good enough, especially for you to get other stats. If you guys are wondering if 71 is good or not, it is good. 71 pass accuracy is good on 2K26. It has a good speed to it. It will get to your teammates. You're able to dot them, and it has dimer silver for you guys to help them out. Next is ball handle. We want to go to 92. Actually, no, 93 ball handle so we can get ankle assassin on gold. I had 92 initially, but I had to go with the 93. That ankle assassin, man. It works, bro. It definitely works. Like, don't sleep. It works. So we want to go 93 for the ankle assassin gold. Crack some ankles. Get a free bucket. Get a free dunk. It just really... It's a free bucket. I'm not going to lie. You know what I'm saying? Unless you miss your three-pointer, which, you know, unfortunately, sometimes we do. But besides that, it's a free dunk. It's a free three. It's a free mid-range. Ankle assassin is great. We do get handle for days on gold. Handle for days is gold is good. Of course, you guys can throw a cap breaker on this, but you guys should be able to do with a 93 for right now. Off the rip, 93 should be valid. Next is our speed with ball. Speed with ball, you want to go with 88 speed with ball. And the reason I went with 88 speed with ball is so we could throw 3 cap breakers on speed with ball. You guys can use 2 of your crew cap breakers, which is pretty easy cap breakers to get, on speed with ball. And you guys can use 1 from rookie 5, and boom, you have a 91 speed with ball. In that 91 speed with ball, you're going to be zooming across the court. Lightning launch, you have to have a Hall of Fame. And the reason I went with cap breakers on speed with ball is because it's so expensive, bro. Just putting speed with ball with 91 and no other stat, your player is already 70 plus. Just with speed with ball alone, your player turns into a 71. It's because it's tied into speed. These 2 attributes take an arm and a leg to upgrade for some reason. So we want to put our cap breakers on speed with ball to get it to 91. Then as you guys get more cap breakers, you guys can throw it on ball handle. You guys can throw it all over the player. But I definitely recommend you guys to prioritize 3 cap breakers for speed with ball so you guys can zoom around the court and go crazy on offense. Next is defense, and the defense, I'm gonna be honest, is really decent, to be honest. Again, this is an offensive threat build. You guys definitely want to run with a lockdown, but you guys will be able to hold your own for a little bit You know what I'm saying? If you're versing another small guard, you're definitely able to hold your own. If you're playing 5v5, you're definitely able to hold your own. But I definitely recommend you guys to play with a lockdown. But again, you guys can put down the drive and layup, upgrade your perimeter, upgrade your defense if you guys would want to. But if you guys have a lockdown with you, you guys have a swing with you, you got your friend that is a good defender, go with this version right here that I'm about to show you. But if you guys need to play defense on your own, you play by yourself, definitely knock down the drive and layup by a little bit and upgrade the defense to your liking. Interior, we want to go to 60 interior on this build. You know what I'm saying? Just to put a hands up, and for our hands up to mean something, we want to have a 60 interior defense. And so when we jump for a contest, we want our contest to mean something. So the interior defense will help with our contest. You know what I mean? It's not just when you put a hands up, but it's also when you jump for a block, and you don't get a block animation, but you get a jumping contest animation. We want to have a 60 interior so it could kick in and make that person miss. And that's why we also want to upgrade our block. Our block, we want to make that a 61, man. Want to have a 61 block on this build so we could get good jumping contest animations. You guys will still be able to block. You might not get a chase down block. I mean, we're 6'2", so we don't even get high flying denier, but we might not get a chase down block, but we will get a jumping contest, and it will help. We will still be able to get regular blocks too. And again, the 61 block, the 60 interior, they will kick in together. The block will give you the jumping animation. The interior will help with the contesting, and you can make someone miss. It can really help. It will come in clutch, you know what I'm saying? Perimeter, we want to put that to 71. We need to have some type of contest. We need challenger, at least bronze, so that our contest means something. Even when we jump, you know what I'm saying? There might be people taller than you, but when you jump at them, that challenger will kick in. The jump animation will give you a higher contest. So we need some type of challenger, bro. We can't just go out there with no challenger at all. We got to have some type of challenger. 71 perimeter will give us challenger bronze. And of course, you know what I'm saying, as you guys get more cap breakers down the line, maybe the cap breaker multiplier will hit crazy on perimeter defense, and maybe just off 2 cap breakers you can get an 85 perimeter. Just maybe. I really didn't test that. I didn't see that. You guys can check if you guys would like to. Bare minimum, we need 71. And steel, we want to go with a 60 steel. Again, the cap breaker cheese, the multiplier can hit different and go crazy, and you guys can probably get a 73 steel. No, I think you guys can get a 73 steel off of just 2 cap breakers. I think it's a +7 and a +6. Just off 2 cap breakers, you guys can get silver interceptor, but we want to make it at least 60 so we can get bronze interceptor. Again, we don't want to just be a complete liability. We want to have some type of help on defense, because you might have a lockdown on the court. Your lockdown can be great. There's some mistakes that the other team's going to make that you guys can take advantage of, and this little defense can get you a stop. You know what I'm saying? You guys want to have this defense right here. If you guys want it higher, again, knock down, drive, and layup. And last but not least, we want to upgrade our speed and agility. Speed, we keep it the same, more than enough. We need just 88. We don't need anything higher than that. We need some type of agility. We want to go with at least an 83 agility on this build. We need agility, we need speed. Don't go anything lower than this. Speed, we can't go lower because speed with ball, but agility, don't go anything lower than an 83. And we do have a few upgrades left. You guys can throw that on steel, interior. You guys can throw it on close shot. I wouldn't throw it on standing dunk. You don't get standing dunks on small guards no more, which is very sad, but you guys can throw this on anything you guys want. I threw it on free throw because, you know what I'm saying, what if you play rec or something? Then that last one on standing dunk, and boom, we are 99 overall on this offensive threat build, man. This build is literally lethal on offense. Floaters, not even just floaters, regular layups with a nice layup package. Driving dunk 89, contacts, nice dunk packages, 95-3. We're letting it spark. Come on, we're sparking it down. We could dribble, get the 93 ball handle, cap breaker to 91 speed with ball. We got the defense to help out a little bit, take advantage of the mistakes of the other team, and we got some good physicals too. So once you guys are done upgrading this build, you guys want to continue, and we are ISO savant, man. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about this build. Let me know if you had an offensive threat in 2K20. Definitely interested to know. I hope you guys enjoyed the build. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a blessed day. Peace.